crazy tapping.
Wow, Alip is really a master of transforming songs into
cool techniques. Okay, so that was the introduction before the melody. I just want to listen to that again. That was really cool. Before the melody, he has this kind of improvising using the pillow.
Right away, just the vibe. It has this kind of like dark vibe to it, very minor, maybe even like a diminished sound. Yeah, it just sounds like kind of dark, but it sounds really cool sounding. He's done some kind of like fast playing so far, but yeah, pretty good so far. So to continue.
He's just improvising here.
Already we got some pretty good technique. He did the bend at the top. I love when he does that. He does this bend that's like past the fretboard, in this space between the tuning knobs and I guess the first fret. Maybe this would be like the 0 fret area, I guess, technically, though that's probably not what it's called. But I love those kind of bends. I've seen different kind of bands incorporate that sometimes. It's just cool. He does it so often in his covers. And then he has harmonics and tapping. It's already into like really advanced, in my opinion, advanced guitar playing again, but it's pretty standard for Alip Ba Ta.
like so magical actually with this harmonics and the way it's played. It really reminds me. It feels like something, I don't know, out of Prince of Persia or something, you know, like a game or something very ancient. And I almost expect somewhere a genie to come out, you know, like with this type of music. Beautiful.
Yeah, so that first verse of the song, you can hear the melody quite well, and I like how he grabs his head of the guitar to give that sort of, in classical music we call it the semitone. So do 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 do. In jazz you call it bent notes, and you can hear the running eighth notes within the melody, and you can also hear the bass line. He uses his thumb to extend the bass line, so that bass line lingers and it's sustained. So second verse. Cool harmonics.
Look at that stretch. See what I mean? It sounds kind of like dark. It sounds good. That part sounds kind of creepy. There's that bend. Crazy. easy tapping.
Cool techniques.
Some harmonics. Nice bend at the end. Look at that.
Wow, Alip is really a master of transforming songs in the best way possible. I don't know if that's the...
Oh, that's pretty good. You know what that reminded me of? He did a cover of, I think you pronounce it like Lingsir Wengi, something like that. That it's this like really creepy, kind of like dark song. Just the vibe of this song, like gave me those like that same kind of feel. It's just like every note just sounded like dark, and maybe it's in music terms like a flat note or something. Like I mentioned, like diminished or something like that.
Yeah, so cool. It's a really short song, but I really like his techniques in the right hand. He's doing some really like cool stuff, like with like the harmonics and plucking at the same time in the right hand. And I like that ending. I wonder if I could do that on violin. I just want to see the ending real quick. You can kind of do it. You can do the harmonics as well on violin, like yeah, so anyway, yeah, really impressive performance. Again, no mistakes. A lot of people make note of like the innovative techniques that Alip Ba Ta uses, especially in his right hand. But for me, that's all cool, and it is impressive for sure. But what I really like is how he sets the mood of the song and the emotion that comes with the song. You can be super flashy, but if you don't have the right character in the song, it just isn't going to work. I just like how he does the song justice. Like you can tell he's listened to a lot of versions of the song, and he kind of comes up with his own way of doing things, and he has a really he has the right mood and the right emotion for the song, right? Because that's all music comes down to, is emotion, right? That's what music is. It's just expressing your emotions. The last thing I wanted to say was that I like his rendition because I listened to lots of versions, and there was that gamelan style, like that haunting, slow gamelan style. And there was also kind of that more upbeat champursari, like modern style. And he went back to that old, like haunting, mysterious gamelan type of feeling. And I like that. Like, that's just me. I prefer that kind of style. It just seems like a little more authentic to me.